Woke up this morning to the smell of something good. Coffee on the counter, just like Daddy said it would. Always be on Saturdays when everybody's home. Nobody's in a hurry and nobody's alone. The dog is on the porch and the kids are still asleep, and I'm standing in my kitchen with a gratitude so deep. It doesn't have a word exactly in the English tongue. It just feels like everything you prayed for when you're young. My wife comes down the stairs in her old blue robe, hair not done yet, and she's still the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in 40 years of mornings just like this. She pours herself a cup and steals a coffee kiss. I don't deserve this life, but Lord, I'm living it every single Saturday. A gift without a limit. We don't need a reason, and we don't need a plan. Just the kitchen and the coffee and whatever comes at hand. Thank you for the ordinary. Thank you for the plain and simple days. Thank you for the nothing special that turns out to be everything always. Thank you, Lord, for Saturday morning, for the coffee and the quiet and the light. Thank you for the ordinary, 'cause the ordinary is what makes a life right. Daughter comes down next, and she's got bedhead, something wild. Looks exactly like her mother did when she was just a child. She doesn't know that yet, and I'm not gonna say let her be 17. For the last few months she made. Sun rolls in at 9 with his friends from yesterday, cleans out the refrigerator in his usual Saturday way. I should probably be annoyed about the groceries we'll need, but mostly I'm just grateful that the boy eats well and breathes. Afternoon comes easy, we end up in the yard. Nobody planned it, just the way it always goes on Saturday's hard. Somebody finds the football, somebody finds the chairs. Neighbor from across the way just wanders over there. Lord, this is the life that people spend their whole lives chasing, and I'm already in it, and I spend too many days not tasting every single second of the gift that I've been given. This is what a Saturday is made for, just this living. Thank you for the ordinary. Thank you for the plain and simple days. Thank you for the nothing special that turns out to be everything always. Thank you, Lord, for Saturday morning, for the coffee and the quiet and the light. Thank you for the ordinary, 'cause the ordinary is what makes a life right. I used to want the extraordinary, used to think the big things were the real things. Now I know the small things are the big things, and this Saturday is the most extraordinary thing. Sun goes down and nobody wants to go inside. Kids are in the yard catching fireflies. Wife is on the porch swing looking at the sky. I sit down beside her and I don't even try to say what I'm feeling, 'cause she already knows. She leans against my shoulder as the evening slows. And Lord, if this is all there is, then it's more than enough. More than enough. More than enough. More than enough. Thank you for the ordinary. Thank you for the plain and simple days. Thank you for the nothing special that turns out to be everything always. Thank you, Lord, for Saturday morning, for the coffee and the quiet and the light. Thank you for the ordinary, 'cause the ordinary is what makes a life right. Everything always.
Grandpa used to say this land chose us before we ever chose it back. Said the soil remembers every name of everyone who worked it and came back. 4 generations on the same red ground, 4 generations watching the same sun go down over the same tree line, same creek, same hill. And I believe this land is choosing us still. I taught my son to read the clouds last spring, the way my daddy taught me, the way his daddy taught him. You can tell a storm from 40 miles away if you've been standing on this ground enough days. He's 11 now and already knows the signs, can feel the change before it hits the pine. That's not something you learn, it's something you receive from the land itself, if you're willing to believe. This land is holy ground, every acre, every furrow, every fence post in the ground. This land is holy ground. Lord, you made it and you gave it, and we pass it down. Generation after generation we remain, roots going deeper every time it rains. This land is holy ground, and I will never let it go, never let it go. The summer drought of '92 nearly broke us all. Daddy said we pray and plant and stand up tall. Borrowed what we needed and we paid it back. Sold the south field and we bought it back. Some battles take a lifetime just to win. Some makers cost you more than just your time and skin. They cost you faith, and every morning you get up and choose this ground again and fill your cup. My daughter wants to take the operation, new different crops and methods and a different view. She's got her granddad's eyes and her grandmother's hands, and she understands this ground the way this ground demands. I'm not afraid of change when it comes from love, when it comes from someone who has given enough of themselves to this place to have earned the right to make it better. Lord, that's what's right. This land is holy ground. Every acre, every furrow, every fence post in the ground. This land is holy ground. Lord, you made it and you gave it, and we pass it down. Generation after generation we remain, roots going deeper every time it rains. This land is holy ground, and I will never let it go. Never let it go. The fiddle cries for what words cannot hold, the beauty of a life lived on ground this old. The privilege of tending what you didn't make, the honor of receiving what you didn't take. At the end of every harvest, I walk the field alone, the way my grandfather walked it when I was not yet grown. I run my hands along the stubble of what was, and thank the Lord for everything the season was and does. For the rain that came and the rain that didn't, for the hard years that made us who we aren't yet finished becoming. Lord, we're always still becoming on this holy ground. We're always still becoming. This land is holy ground. Every acre, every furrow, every fence post in the ground. This land is holy ground. Lord, you made it and you gave it, and we pass it down. Oh, generation after generation we remain, roots going deeper every time it rains. This land is holy ground, and I will never let it go. Never let it go. Holy ground, never let it go. Roots going deeper. Sunday afternoon and the whole family's here. Somebody brought the potato salad, somebody brought the beer, somebody brought a dish nobody knows the name of. Grandma says eat it anyway, and everybody does, because that's just how it goes when family gets together. Nobody checks the weather, cause it doesn't matter whether it rains or shines. We're already where we're going, and where we're going is right here in this yard just been. Uncle Ray's telling that story again, the one that gets bigger every summer that it's been. Told this year the fish was 42 inches long. Last year it was 38, the year before not quite so strong. Everybody knows he's stretching every detail. Everybody listens like it's the first time without fail, cause Uncle Ray telling stories is the whole point of a Sunday afternoon at this particular joint. All my people, come together in the yard and make some noise. All my people, Lord, I love the sound of all these voices, laughing too loud, eating too much, talking over each other. That's just us. All my people, there's nowhere else I'd rather be than this. turned it on. Nobody asked for permission, and nobody's really gone to stop them, which is how it goes on Sunday afternoons when the adults are too busy being happy to assume the role of people who enforce the normal rules. Somebody's baby took somebody else's shoes. Somebody's dog stole somebody's paper plate, and everybody thought it was hilarious and great. Cousin Sarah brought her boyfriend for the first time. Poor kid didn't know what he was walking into. By the time the interrogation's done, he'll know that this family is a lot, but that it's also home. He's smiling through it, which is a very good sign. And Sarah's watching to see if he's doing fine. And he's doing fine. And more than that, he's laughing with Uncle Ray, and I like him for that. All my people, come together in the yard and make some noise. All my people, Lord, I love the sound of all these voices. Laughing too loud, eating too much, talking over each other, that's just us. All my people, there is nowhere else I'd rather be than this. Turn it up, pass it down, this is what a family sounds. Loud and warm and coming around every Sunday like clockwork, like life, like right. Sun goes down and nobody's in a hurry to leave. Somebody starts a fire and somebody starts to weave. Stories out of nothing, just the day, just the people, just the fact that we're all here under the same steeple of stars coming out now, one by one. And the fire is low and the food is done, and the kids are running fireflies in their fists. And Lord, I cannot think of a single thing that I have missed. All my people, come together in the yard and make some noise. All my people, Lord, I love the sound of all these voices. Laughing too loud, eating too much, talking over each other, that's just us. All my people, there is nowhere else I'd rather be than this. All my people, right here, nowhere else I'd rather be.
Lord, I don't say it near enough, but I feel it every single morning when I wake. The way the light comes through the curtain, the way the coffee smells, the way my family breathes and takes up all the space inside this house in the best way possible, in every room and home. Lord, I am aware of what I have, and I don't want to ever take it small. There are men who have more money, there are men who have more land and more acclaim. There are men who have the spotlight, and I have something better that I cannot name, except to say it feels like the Lord Himself decided I was worth a certain kind of care, and then proceeded to deliver it in the form of every single person in my prayer. extraordinary right. Lord, I am grateful. Grateful for the seasons and the reasons they provide for doing what you're doing and for laying things aside. Grateful for the harvest and the planting and the wait, for the faith that holds between the seed and when it's late. Some are turning golden and the grain standing tall. Grateful for the years of this, the standing through it all, the droughts and floods and everything between. Grateful for the soil and what the soil has always been. Grateful for my father's hands that showed me how to work. Grateful for my mother's voice that told me not to shirk the responsibility of being given something good and tending to it carefully the way you know you should. Grateful for my children who remind me every day that the whole point of all this work is the life you build this way. Grateful for my wife who is the bravest thing I know. Grateful for the roots that hold me steady as I grow. Simple life, honest work, good people by my side. Lord, I am grateful for this ordinary, extraordinary ride. Lord, I am grateful. When the hard times come, I'm gonna be grateful. When the work is not yet done, I'm gonna be grateful. When the answer isn't clear, I'm gonna be grateful that the Lord is always near. That's not something I was born knowing. It's something that the living taught me slow. That gratitude is not a feeling, it's a practice, and I practice it every morning before I go. Lord, I am grateful, more than I know how to say out loud. Lord, I am grateful for the quiet and the beautiful and the allowed. Simple life, honest work, good people by my side. Lord, I am grateful for this ordinary, extraordinary right. Lord, I am grateful. Every single morning, grateful. Lord, I don't say it near enough, but I feel it every single morning when I wake. The way the light comes through the curtain, the way the coffee smells, the way my family breathes and takes up all the space inside this house in the best way possible, in every room and hall. Lord, I am aware of what I have, and I don't want to ever take it small. There are men who have more money, there are men who have more cool October morning, rod and reel and tackle box and coffee in the thermos. Drive the back road to the lake, the long way just because the long way is the right way when there ain't no rush there was. Back the boat in at the ramp without a soul around. Best time to be alive is before the world makes sound. Push off in the dark and let the motor set low. Let the lake decide which way today we're gonna go. Gone fishing, Lord, that's all I needed to hear myself say. Gone fishing, there ain't a problem big enough to follow me today. Out on the water where the thinking gets done right. Gone fishing, from the early morning all the way to the evening light. Gone fishing. First cast lands just where I want it to, which is a good sign for the kind of morning coming through. Watch the heron working the shallow on the far bank, moving patient, moving certain, and that's a thing I thank the Lord for showing me in creatures like this bird, patient and precise and present. There's a word for what I'm after on this lake this morning here. It isn't fish exactly, it's this piece right here. My boy called last week, said he's stressed about his job. I said, come out here and fish with me, it'll help, I promise, son. He said, Dad, I don't have time for that right now. I said, that's exactly why you need it. Let me show you how. We're going Saturday, I already planned the whole thing. Told him bring his boots and nothing else, the lake will do the rest. Because some things only lakes can teach you, and a fishing trip with your son is one of the best. Gone fishing, Lord, that's all I needed to hear myself say. Gone fishing, there ain't a problem big enough to follow me today. Out on the water where the thinking gets done right. Gone fishing, from the early morning all the way to the evening light. Gone fishing. The sun is coming up and turning everything gold. The thermos is still warm and my light is out bold. There ain't a meeting that can touch this. There ain't a deadline worth this kind of bliss. Caught enough by noon to call it a good day. Threw most of them back anyway, because the catching was never really the whole point. The point was always being here at this joint, where the water talks and the birds talk and the quiet talks, and a man gets to hear himself think for once without the clocks running everything. Out here time is just the light changing on the water from the morning to the night. Gone fishing, Lord, that's all I needed to hear myself say. Gone fishing, there ain't a problem big enough to follow me today. into the evening light. Gone fishing, gone fishing, from morning to the evening light. Gone fishing. Saturday means the grill comes out of the garage. Every neighbor on the block can smell the invitation. Nobody had to plan it, it just happens like the seasons. Smoke rising over the fence is its own explanation. I've been marinating since last night, my daddy's recipe that doesn't have amounts. Just a handful of this and a splash of that, and 30 years of knowing what it counts to do it right. And right means till the bone falls clean and everybody goes home slow, because they're full and they're happy and they stayed longer than they meant to, because that's how this is made. Fire and smoke and something good. Everything a Saturday afternoon in this neighborhood should smell like, taste like, feel like, sound like children in the yard and old friends coming around like they always do when the grill is going. Fire and smoke and something good. Fire and smoke and something good. My wife makes the sides without a single recipe, has everything timed to be done at exactly the right moment, which I have never understood, but I have always appreciated. While I stand over the fire feeling very important, she doesn't say anything about that, which is one of the reasons I love her. I get to feel useful over here with my tongs, and she gets to actually run everything from over there. And we both know the arrangement, and neither one of us mentions it. The kids eat fast and disappear into the yard. The adults eat slow, because the point is not the eating. The point is sitting in the chairs beside the fire. When the afternoon turns to evening without competing with anything, just sitting there with people you chose and people who chose you, and the smoke's still going low and somebody's telling the story of the fish they caught, and everybody listening like they weren't there when it was caught. Fire and smoke and something good. Everything a Saturday afternoon in this neighborhood should smell like, taste like, feel like, sound like children in the yard and old friends coming around like they always do when the grill is going. Fire and smoke and something good. Fire and smoke and something good. This is the American dream right here, not the magazine version, the real one. People and food and fire and a Saturday, and nobody having to be anywhere until Sunday. Cleanup happens slowly and reluctantly, because cleaning up means ending, and nobody's ready. Somebody gets the last of whatever's left on the grill, and we call it dessert, because we've already had enough. But enough was never really the limit here. The limit is when the fire goes out, and the fire goes out when we let it go out, which is always later than we planned. Fire and smoke and something good. Everything a Saturday afternoon in this neighborhood starting old friends coming around like they always do when the grill is going. Fire and smoke and something good. Fire and smoke and something good. Fire and smoke and something good. Saturday afternoon. America the beautiful is not just a song. It's standing on a ridge in Tennessee, watching the sun come up over 40 miles of green and blue, and knowing that the Lord made this and left it for you to walk around in and to breathe and to be grateful for. Every single morning that you open up the door and step out into something that you didn't earn or make, just receive because you happen to be born beside this lake. Driven coast to coast 3 times now in my life. Once before the kids, once with the kids, once with my wife. After the kids were grown and we had time again, and every single time this country broke me open in the best way possible. The Rockies and the plains, the Carolina coast and the Louisiana rains, the Texas sky that goes on until you can't believe it, and the Pacific at the end waiting for you to receive it. God shed His grace on this. Every river, every mountain, every field like this. God shed His grace on this, and I have been the lucky one who got to live in it. From the Red Rock Desert to the frozen northern shore, God shed His grace on this, and I am grateful to my core. God shed His grace on this. Small towns with their water towers and the diners and their pride, cities with their energy and everything inside. The bayou and the bread basket and the Appalachian Ridge, the covered bridge in Vermont and the Mississippi. Every accent, every landscape, every July sky, every county fair and every 4th of July. This is the inheritance that no one person owns, but everyone who lives here carries somewhere in their bones. My grandfather came here with nothing in 43, from a place that didn't want him to a place that let him be what he was, a man who worked and loved and built a life, found his country in the middle of everything, and strife became American, the heart
said, son, you keep this oath to love this land intended, and to never take for granted what a gift it is to live in what the Lord is planning. God shed His grace on this. Every river, every mountain, every field like this. God shed His grace on this. And I have been the lucky one who got to live in it. From the red rock desert to the frozen northern shore, God shed His grace on this. And I am grateful to my core. God shed His grace on this. I'm gonna teach my grandchildren to see it like I see it, to stop at every overlook and take the time to be in it, to understand that beautiful things require attention. And this country is the most beautiful I mention in every prayer I pray. Lord, thank you for this place, for its complexity and its grace, for everything it asks of us and everything it gives. Lord, thank you for America, the place where I live. God shed His grace on this. Every river, every mountain, every field like this. God shed His grace on this. And I have been the lucky one who got to live in it. From the red rock desert to the frozen northern shore, God shed His grace on this. And I am grateful to my core. God shed His grace on this. America the beautiful is not just a song. It's standing on a ridge in Tennessee, watching the sun come up over 40 miles of green and blue. And knowing that the Lord made this and left it for you to walk around in and to breathe and to be grateful for. Every single morning that you open up the door and step out into something that you didn't earn or make, just receive because you happen to be born beside this lake.
Church ended at noon, it's too pretty to go inside. Pastor even said it, go enjoy the Lord's design. So we ended up at the river with a cooler in the bed, and a plan that wasn't really any plan that we had said. Out loud, just everybody heading the same direction, the way people do in small towns on a Sunday. When the weather is exactly right, nobody has anywhere to be, and everybody knows it. Kids were in the water before the truck stopped rolling, which is the right way to do a Sunday or every day. Adults set up the chairs and opened up the cooler, and
the afternoon arranged itself the country way. Somebody had a speaker, someone had a football, someone found a rope swing that had always been there. And the river did what rivers do on Sundays, which is hold everybody like it doesn't have a care. River Sunday, Lord, you knew exactly what you were doing when you put this water here. River Sunday, this is what the seventh day was always for, my dear. Cool water, warm sun, good people all around. River Sunday is the best thing going down. River Sunday, let the current take the weak away. Old Pete brought his guitar, which he does at every gathering, even though he only knows about 11 chords. But 11 chords is more than enough for a River Sunday, when the bar for entertainment is a rope and a cord of cooler ice, and everybody's in a good mood already before the first note hits the air. He played 3 songs we all knew every word to, and then he played 3 more that he made up then and there. My daughter brought a college roommate for the summer. Northern girl, never been to anything like this. Watched her face go from politely uncertain to completely belonging in about 45 minutes flat, which is how long it takes a River Sunday to convince you that this is where you want to be. She said, I think I understand now why you always talk about home the way you do. I said, now you see. River Sunday, Lord, you knew exactly what you were doing when you put this water here. River Sunday, this is what the seventh day was always for, my dear. Cool water, warm sun, good people all around. River Sunday is the best thing going down. River Sunday, let the current take the weak away. The river doesn't know about Monday. The river doesn't keep a schedule or a score. The river just keeps going like it always has. And the best thing we can do is float a little more. Left when the sun got low enough to call it done. Low enough on a summer Sunday still means 6 o'clock. Everybody's slower getting to the truck than getting out of it, which is the sign of a good River Sunday. That exact walk, that reluctant, satisfied walk back to the vehicles, sunburned and content and full of something good. Somebody always said same time next week, and everybody means it like they always know they should. River Sunday, Lord, you knew exactly what you were doing when you put this water
I've been saying I was busy for about 5 years now. To every invitation that my people sent my way. And busy is the truth, but it's also an excuse for not making the time to be where the good things lay. Which is always where the people are, which is always somewhere I decided later was too far. And later has a way of turning into never, unless you interrupt it with the now. My phone is full of photos from the things I almost went to, the bonfire and the fishing trip and the cookout in July. My friend sends them without comment, which is grace, because the comment he deserves to send is why. Weren't you here? We saved a chair, we saved a plate, we saved the best part of the evening for you late. And you said maybe, and we hoped, and you weren't there. And that keeps happening, and we keep saving the chair. I'm gonna be there this time. I'm putting it in the calendar right now. I'm gonna be there this time. I'm done with maybe, done with I don't know quite how. I'll make it work, I'm making it work. I'm leaving early. I'm gonna be there this time, 'cause time is shorter than my busy makes it seem. I'm gonna be there this time. The older I get, the more I understand that the moments are the whole thing, not the plan. That showing up is more than half of love, and the half I've been leaving out is the most important of. All the halves, the being present, being counted, being someone people know will actually be there. I wanna be that person. I was raised to be that person, and I'm gonna be that person starting this weekend right there. There's a gathering at my uncle's place on Saturday. Been every year since I was small enough to not remember. This year I called ahead and said I'm coming. First time in about 3 Septembers. He didn't make a fuss, he said alright, we'll see you then. Like it was nothing like the ordinary thing it should have been. But his voice did something when he said it, and I heard everything he didn't say but meant. I'm gonna be there this time. I'm putting it in the calendar right now. I'm gonna be there this time. I'm done with maybe, done with I don't know quite how. I'll make it work, I'm making it work. I'm leaving early. I'm gonna be there this time, 'cause time is shorter than my busy makes it seem. I'm gonna be there this time. Show up for your people before the showing up is all you have left to give. Show up for your people, that's the whole instruction for a life worth lived. Saturday at my uncle's, and I pulled in the drive, and he was on the porch like he was waiting, which he was.
He said, I'm glad you made it, which is the most generous way of stating I'm glad you finally showed up for us. And I said, me too, and I meant it. And the afternoon was everything I'd skipped before, and I'm not skipping it again. I'm gonna be there this time. I'm putting it in the calendar right now. I'm gonna be there this time. I'm done with maybe done with I don't know quite how. I'll make it work, I'm making it work. I'm leaving early. I'm gonna be there this time, 'cause time is shorter than my busy makes it seem. I'm gonna be there this time. This time, I'm gonna be there. The chair is saved.
My son is 7, and he thinks that I know everything, which is the most terrifying gift a father can receive. He asks me why the sky is blue, and why the corn grows tall, and why we say our prayers at night, and why we're here at all. I answer what I can and make up the rest with confidence, because 7 doesn't check the details, just the presence of a father who is willing to engage with every question on every page. He asked me last Tuesday who made God, which is the question that philosophers have asked for years. I said the same one who made everything else, son. He said, but who made that one? And I said, those are good tears. Those are good questions, actually. Those are the best. I told him smart men have been working on that test for all of human history and haven't finished yet. He said okay and went back to his cereal content. Raise them right, love them loud, let them ask the questions that you don't know out loud. Raise them right, hold them close, teach them everything you know, which is never quite enough. Raise them right in the Lord, send them out into the world with something more than luck. Raise them right, love them loud, raise them right. He wants to farm this land when he gets old enough, which is the most hopeful thing I've heard in years. His granddad heard it and went quiet for a while, which is what happens when a man receives too much to hold. I told him we'll teach you everything we know. He said I already know some stuff. I said I know you do. He said, can I drive the tractor? I said, maybe next summer. He said, that's too long. I said, that's farming. My daughter is 11 and already knows more than me about certain things that she explains with great patience. She will run this world someday, or something close to it,
I told her that the other day,
just directly,
she looked at me like I was being
embarrassing.
which means she heard it and it landed somewhere good under the embarrassment where
Things that matter go.
raise them right, love them loud, let them ask the questions that you don't know out loud. Raise them right, hold them close, teach them everything you know, which is never quite enough. Raise them right in the Lord, send them out into the world with something more than luck. Raise them right, love them loud. Raise them right. The greatest thing I'll ever make isn't anything with my hands. It's the people at this table who'll carry on when I am gone from these lands. Some nights I watch them sleep and I'm undone by how much I love these people, this daughter and this son. How completely they have changed what I consider important, how nothing else compares to being their father. Nothing. The farm will be okay,
The work will get done,
but tonight I'm just sitting here
watching them sleep in the sun.
going down through the window, and I'm making a promise to love them right and love them loud my whole life.
Raise them right, love them loud.
Let them ask the questions that you don't know out loud.
Raise them right, hold them close.
Teach them everything you know, which is never quite enough. Raise them right in the Lord, send them out into the world with something more than luck. Raise them right, love them loud.
Love them loud.
Raise them right,
Raise them right.
raise them right. Lord, I talked to you this morning at the kitchen sink while the coffee was still brewing, before I had time to think about everything I had to do and everywhere I had to be. Just talk to you the way I talk to someone next to me, which is what you are. That's what I've come to understand. After 40 years of praying in the formal way I planned, I learned the best conversations happen without ceremony. Just me and you, and whatever needs saying, honestly. I thanked you for my wife, which I should do more than I do, for her patience with me, which is considerable and true. Thanked you for my health, which at 52 is better than it has any right to be. I thank you for the work, which is hard, but it's mine and I chose it. For the land, which is challenging, but alive, and I know it. For the neighbors who showed up last fall when I needed them to, didn't make a fuss, just showed up. I thank you. Thank you, Lord, talking to you like a friend. Thank you, Lord, from the beginning to the end of every ordinary day that you keep giving me. Thank you, Lord, for all the things I almost couldn't see, until I slowed down long enough to actually look. Thank you, Lord, for every single page of this good book you wrote me into. Lord, I'm grateful for the part. Thank you, Lord, talking to you from the heart. I asked you about my son, who's going through a thing. He's 31 and struggling with something I can see, but can't quite name a fix, which is the hardest kind of parenting. When you love someone completely and the loving isn't enough. You said trust me, which is what you say when you say nothing, which is still something I'm learning to hear. The nothing as a something, Lord, that's taken 52 years and I'm still working on it. I asked you about the news, which I probably shouldn't bring into our conversations, but I'm human and it weighs on everything. You let me go on about it for a while, which is gracious. Then the sunlight moved across the tile of the kitchen floor, and that way it does at 7:15. And I took that as an answer, just the light, just the clean morning coming through, which is its own kind of reply. And I said, thank you, and I meant it, and I'll tell you why. Thank you, Lord, talking to you like a friend. Thank you, Lord, from the beginning to the end of every ordinary day that you keep giving me. Thank you, Lord, for all the things I almost couldn't see, until I slowed down long enough to actually look. Thank you, Lord, for every single page of this good book you wrote me into. Lord, I'm grateful for the part. Thank you, Lord, talking to you from the heart. I don't need a mountaintop, I don't need a vision or a sign. I just need this kitchen and this coffee and this quiet that is already divine. I'll talk to you again tonight before the day is done. Same way, not formal, just the two of us and the run of whatever happened in between, the good and the hard, all of it worth bringing to the kitchen or the yard, because you're in both places and every place between. And I've stopped waiting for some holier scene, just this, just here, just talking, just grateful, just me and you and the coffee and the babe. Thank you, Lord, talking to you like a friend. Thank you, Lord, from the beginning to the end of every ordinary day that you keep giving me. Thank you, Lord, for all the things I almost couldn't see, until I slowed down long enough to I talked to you this morning at the kitchen sink, while the coffee was still brewing, and before I had time to think about everything I had to do and everywhere I had to be. Just talk to you the way I talk to someone next to me, which is what you are. That's what I've come to understand.
Mama kept a recipe box that she got from her mama, who got it from her mama going back I don't know how far. Every card in there is handwritten in a different hand, every one of them a woman I came from and understand. Now only through the food they left behind in those cards, the measurements and cups and pinches, the little guards of love they built into the instructions. A note that says, don't rush this one, or add a prayer while it bakes. The biscuit recipe has 3 different versions, 3 different hands, 3 different sets of corrections, like each generation argued with the last about the right amount of butter, but kept the card out of love for the woman who wrote it first. My grandmother's handwriting at its worst. On a Tuesday, probably tired from the farm, still took the time to write it down, still warm. These recipes are letters from the women who came before. These recipes are everything they loved us for. All the hours in the kitchen, all the Sunday afternoons, all the love that had nowhere else to go, poured into this food. These recipes are heirlooms worth more than anything. These recipes are the way they're still here, still offering everything they had. Every time I cook from them, these recipes bring them back again. I made my grandmother's pie last Thanksgiving, the one my mother cried over and couldn't finish making after Grandma passed. I finished it that year and it wasn't right, but it was close enough to clear something in the room. Some grief and some gratitude mixed together into something that tasted like being loved by someone who is gone, but in the recipe is still exactly present, still exactly she. My daughter watches me in the kitchen more than she used to, since she got her own place and started cooking for herself. She asked for recipes and I give them the way they were given, with the corrections and the notes and the love that's felt in every deviation from what makes culinary sense, and every added prayer and every extra pinch I'm adding my handwriting to the box. Now my generation's version, my corrections, my how. These recipes are letters from the women who came before. These recipes are everything they loved us for. All the hours in the kitchen, all the Sunday afternoons, all the love that had nowhere else to go, poured into this food. These recipes are heirlooms worth more than anything. These recipes are the way they're still here, still offering everything they had. Every time I cook from them, these recipes bring them back again. loved her in a recipe before she was thought of yet. These recipes are letters from the women who came before. These recipes are everything they loved us for. All the hours in the kitchen, all the Sunday afternoons, all the love that had nowhere else to go, poured into this food. These recipes are heirlooms worth more than anything. These recipes are the way they're still here, still offering everything they had. Every time I cook from them, these recipes bring them back again. Still here, bring them back again. These recipes.
August heat and the county fair's calling. Everybody in 3 counties heading down the road. Kids already asking, are we there yet, before we left the driveway, which is a tradition older than anything I know. Parked in the grass field half a mile from the entrance, which is how you know it's a real county fair. Walked in through the gate and hit that wall of smells, funnel cake and animals and summer in the air. There's a man who's been selling lemonade here since before my father brought my father here as a boy. Same stand, same recipe, different hands on the pitcher. Now it's his granddaughter and she's beaming with the joy of someone who knows they're doing something real, something that connects to something longer than themselves. I paid too much for the lemonade on purpose and told her it was the best I'd ever had, because it was county fair, county fair, the greatest show that nobody on television knows about. County fair, county fair, 300,000 people wouldn't fill the stands you fill. County fair, county fair, every summer since before my grandfather was small. County fair, county fair, this is the real America, the best part, all of it. County fair. The 4-H kids with their animal scrub perfect are the most serious people at the entire event. They've been up since 4 preparing for this moment, and you can tell by every interaction that they meant every answer to the judge's question, certain every animal handled with expertise and care. These kids are learning something that costs more than college right here at the county fair. Ran into 4 families that I haven't seen since last year, which is also a tradition at county fair reunion, where people who mean to see each other more often are finally in the same place for a genuine conversation longer than a wave across a parking lot. We stood there for 40 minutes catching up on everything and made plans that will probably keep better than last year's plans, because the fair reminds you what's worth planning. County fair, the greatest show that nobody on television knows about. America, the best part, all of it. County Fair. Whoa! Ride the Ferris wheel, eat the thing on a stick. Win the stuffed animal, lose $2 quick. Watch the rodeo, watch the baking contest. Watch your kids discover the best of the best. Left at 8 when the kids were done moving, but not done wanting to stay, which is the right way to leave a county fair. Reluctantly and full of more than funnel cake, full of a summer day. They reminded you what summer is for, what small towns are for, what community is for, what your grandfather brought your father for, and your father brought you for, and you brought your children for. County Fair, County Fair, the greatest show that nobody on television knows about. County Fair, County Fair, 300,000 people wouldn't fill the stand you fill. County Fair, County Fair, every summer since before my grandfather was small. County Fair, County Fair, this is the real America, the best part, all of it. County Fair, County Fair, the real America. Same time next year.
Watch the sun come up over this valley more times than I could ever count or try. And it's never been the same twice, not exactly, which is the miracle that people seem to walk right by. The light hits the ridge different every morning, depending on the clouds, the season and the air. And I have made a practice of being present for it, of standing in the yard and just being there. My wife thinks I'm a little strange about the sunrises. She's seen me leave the bed at 4:45 to go and stand outside in the cold of November, just to be awake for when the day arrives. She doesn't argue anymore. She understands that this is something I need, the way the land needs rain, not every day, but regularly. The reminder that creation is still happening. Every morning is a mercy. Every sunrise is the Lord saying, try again. Every morning is a mercy. Yesterday is over, and the light is coming in, clean, new, and full of possibility. Every morning, Lord, you give it back to me, the chance to be the person that I'm trying to be. Every morning is a mercy. I've had mornings that I needed more than others, mornings after news I didn't want to hear, mornings after arguments that didn't resolve the night before. Mornings when the future felt less clear. And every one of those mornings, the sun came up exactly the way it always has without my help. And something in the reliability of it was the thing I needed to get up and do something else. I told my son about the sunrises when he was struggling. He's 32 and going through a particular kind of hard. I said, I know this sounds simple, but get up before the light and stand outside and watch what the Lord does with the dark. He texted me a week later with a photo, 6 a.m. from his apartment balcony. He said, Dad, you were right. And I said, I usually am. And he said, yeah, sometimes. And we both laughed. Every morning is a mercy. Every sunrise is the Lord saying, try again. Every morning is a mercy. Yesterday is over, and the light is coming in, clean and new and full of possibility. Every morning, Lord, you give it back to me, the chance to be the person that I'm trying to be. Every morning is a mercy. This morning was particularly something. Clouds arranged in a way I've never seen before, lit from below in pink and gold and lavender, like the Lord was showing off a little, which is fair. I stood there longer than I meant to, got cold, got late, didn't care, because some mornings require you to stop and receive what you've been given without keeping track of the time. Every morning is a mercy. Every sunrise is the Lord saying, try again. Every morning is a mercy. Yesterday is over, and the light is coming in, clean and new and full of possibility. Every morning, Lord, you give it back to me, the chance to be the person that I'm trying to be. Every morning is a mercy. I watch the sun come up over this valley more times than I could ever count or track, and it's never been the same twice, not exactly, which is the miracle that people seem to walk right by. The light hits the ridge different every morning, depending on the cloud. My neighbor Earl knocked on my door on a Wednesday. Said he made too much soup, did I want some? I said yes, and then he handed me a pot and left, which is the whole conversation and the whole sum of what community actually is most days. Not grand gestures, not dramatic displays, just a pot of soup on a Wednesday because you made too much and you thought of someone who could use the touch. I returned the pot on Friday with some cornbread in it, which I also made too much of conveniently. We stood at the door for a few minutes talking about nothing, the weather and the garden and what we could see of the news, which we agreed was a lot but manageable with the right amount of cornbread and community. He laughed at that and I laughed at that, and we both went back inside feeling better than before. Good neighbors, Lord, I didn't know what I had until I had them. Good neighbors, the ones who show up with soup and don't make a thing of it. Good neighbors, the ones who fix the fence and never mention it. Good neighbors are the people that I thank the Lord for every single night. Good neighbors. The Garcias on the left have a garden that is something. They share everything, which means I have tomatoes I didn't plant. My wife has been learning some Spanish from Maria Garcia, slowly, with great effort and great enthusiasm. They have been learning some English from my wife, slowly, with patience and with laughter about both. The language barrier is mostly gone now, and what replaced it is the best thing on this street. The Pattersons across the way have 3 dogs, which should be annoying, and mostly it is not, because they bring them over when they come to visit. And my kids love those dogs more than anything we've got. Community is the complicated version of loving people, loving the specific humans that you happen to live near. Not an abstract love of humanity in general, but these particular people on this particular street here. Good neighbors, Lord, I didn't know what I had until I had them. Good neighbors, the ones who show up with soup and don't make a thing of it. Good neighbors, the ones who fix the fence and never mention it. Good neighbors are the people that I thank the Lord for every single night. Good neighbors. You don't find community, you make it. One pot of soup at a time, one conversation. You don't wait for community to happen. You bring the cornbread and you show up at the door. Last year when we had the thing in March that everyone on our street had in March, the Garcias left groceries at the door. The Pattersons walked the dog, Earl left soup twice, which tracks. And we did the same for all of them. And I thought, this is what the Lord meant when He talked about love your neighbor. He meant these specific people on this this specific street with their specific soup and their specific dogs. Good neighbors, Lord, I didn't know what I had until I had them. Good neighbors, the ones who show up with soup and don't make a thing of it. Good neighbors, the ones who fix the fence and never mention it. Good neighbors are the people that I thank the Lord for every single night. Good neighbors, every single night, the best thing on this street. The old hymns are the ones I go back to when the modern songs don't reach the place I need, when the worship is too polished and too perfect, and I need something rough around the edges to believe in. Something that was written by somebody struggling, not someone who had already arrived. Something that was written in the middle of the dark by somebody who was trying to survive. Amazing Grace was written by a man who had done terrible things, who knew exactly what he was being saved from, which is why it hits the way it hits, why every version still gets through, because it wasn't written from a comfortable position. It was written from the bottom looking up, and from the bottom looking up is where most of us are living when we need the old songs most. Sing the old songs, sing the old songs, the ones that have been through the fire and came back. Sing the old songs, sing the old songs, the ones that know what it means to feel the lack of everything and still believe in something. Sing the old songs when the night is long. Sing the old songs and let the old words carry you through whatever you're going through. Sing the old songs. My grandmother sang them while she worked, not performing, not in church, just the constant hum of someone who had the music in her body. The way the Lord gets into people and becomes something they carry without thinking. The way breathing is carried, she'd hum Amazing Grace while she made biscuits, which is its own kind of communion. I catch myself doing it now, just the humming, without deciding to, without remembering where I learned it from her, from the church where she took me, from the 100 Sundays where it was present. The music got into me the same way it got into her, without ceremony, through proximity, through love. And now when I'm in the kitchen on a Sunday morning, I'm carrying her forward, one hum at a time. Sing the old songs, sing the old songs, the ones that have been through the fire and came back. Sing the old songs, sing the old songs, the ones that know
is long. Sing the old songs and let the old words carry you through whatever you're going through. Sing the old songs. The world keeps changing, but the old songs don't. The world keeps moving, but the old songs won't let go of what they know about the human heart. The old songs knew us from the very start. Tonight I'm gonna sing one with my daughter. She's 12 and starting to want everything modern, but she also knows Amazing Grace because I taught her. And every now and then she hums it in the morning, without thinking, without deciding, without knowing that she's carrying her great-grandmother forward, one Sunday morning at a time. Sing the old songs, sing the old songs, the ones that have been through the fire and came back. Sing the old songs, sing the old songs, the ones that know what it means to feel the lack of everything and still believe in something. Sing the old songs when the night is long. Sing the old songs and let the old words carry you through whatever you're going through. Sing the old songs, sing the old songs, let them carry you through whatever you're going through.
The old hymns are the ones I go back to when the modern songs don't reach the place I need, when the worship is too polished and too perfect, and I need something rough around the edges to believe in. Something that was written by somebody struggling, not someone who had already arrived. Something that was written in the middle of the dark by somebody who was trying to survive. Amazing Grace was written by a man who had done terrible things, who knew exactly what he was being saved from, which is why it hits the way it hits, why every version still gets through, because it wasn't written from a comfortable position. It was written from the bottom, looking up. And from the bottom looking up is where most of us are living when we need the old songs most. Sing the old songs, sing the old songs, the ones that have been through the fire and came back. Sing the old songs, sing the old songs, the ones that know what it means to feel the lack of everything and still believe in something. Sing the old songs when the night is long. Sing the old songs and let the old words carry you
grandmother sang them while she worked, not performing, not in church, just the constant hum of someone who had the music in her body. The way the Lord gets into people and becomes something they carry without thinking. The way breathing is carried. She'd hum Amazing Grace while she made biscuits, which is its own kind of communion. I catch myself doing it now, just the humming, without deciding to, without remembering where I learned it. From her, from the church where she took me, from the 100 Sundays where it was present. The music got into me the same way it got into her, without ceremony, through proximity, through love. And now when I'm in the kitchen on a Sunday morning, I'm carrying her forward, one hum at a time. Sing the old songs, sing the old songs, the ones that have been through the fire and came back. Sing the old songs, sing the old songs, the ones that know what it means to feel the lack of everything and still believe in something. And sing the old songs when the night is long. Sing the old songs and let the old words carry you through whatever you're going through. Sing the old songs. The world keeps changing, but the old songs don't. The world keeps moving, but the old songs won't let go of what they know about the human heart. The old songs knew us from the very start. Tonight I'm gonna sing one with my daughter. She's 12 and starting to want everything modern, but she also knows Amazing Grace because I taught her. And every now and then she hums it in the morning, without thinking, without deciding, without knowing that she's carrying her great-grandmother forward. One Sunday morning at a time. Sing the old songs, sing the old songs, the ones that have been through the fire and came back. Sing the old songs, sing the old songs, the ones that know what it means to feel the lack of everything and still believe in something. Sing the old songs when the night is long. Sing the old songs and let the old words carry you through whatever you're going through. Sing the old songs. The old hymns are the ones I go back to when the modern songs don't reach the place I need, when the worship is too polished and too perfect, and I need something rough around the edges to believe in. Something that was written by somebody struggling, not someone who had already arrived. Something that was written in the middle of the dark by somebody who was trying to survive. Amazing Grace was written by a man who had done terrible things, who knew exactly
72 degrees on a Tuesday in October. Lord, that is a gift that doesn't have a reason. Just a perfect day that showed up unannounced, like the best things do between the seasons. I took the afternoon off, which I never do, which is something I should probably do more. Drove out to the old orchard with nothing but my hat. No plan, and that was the whole plan and more. Apple trees still heavy with the late varieties, the red ones that come after everyone expects. I picked a bag just walking through and eating the ones that were too ripe to keep or to protect. For later ate them now, that's what they were for. The ones that fall before you pick them are the sweetest, which is something about life that I keep discovering. Every time October gives me something like this. October gave me a Tuesday afternoon. October gave me apples and a sky so blue. October gave me nothing I was expecting, and everything I needed, Lord, October knew. October knew exactly what I needed before I knew that I was needing anything at all. October gave me a Tuesday afternoon, which is the most underrated gift of fall. Sat under an apple tree for about an hour, reading nothing, thinking nothing, being something close to what I think I'm supposed to be more often. Just present, just alive, just here the most. Basic version of existing that there is, without the noise of everything I think I have to do. Just October and an apple and a Tuesday, and the Lord who keeps the seasons coming through. On the way home I stopped at the produce stand, run by the same family for 30-something years. Bought more apples which made no logical sense. Already had a bag, bought more anyway, appears to be a character trait I've had forever. Buying more of the good thing when you've already got enough. The woman at the stand said, must be a good day. I said, October gave me a Tuesday. She said, yup. October gave me a Tuesday afternoon. October gave me apples and a sky so blue. October gave me nothing I was expecting, and everything I needed, Lord, October knew. October knew exactly what I needed before I knew that I was needing anything at all. October gave me a Tuesday afternoon, which is the most underrated gift of all. Some gifts come wrapped in golden ribbon, some gifts come in 72-degree October air. Some gifts arrive as unplanned Tuesday afternoons that remind you that the Lord is always there.
told my wife about it over dinner. She said I should do that more often. I said I know, and she said no, really I mean it. And I said I know, and she said I mean it different than you hear it. She said you needed that today and you didn't know it, and you when you found it, and tomorrow you should find it again. And I said October's only got so many Tuesdays. And she said, so does everything. October gave me a Tuesday afternoon. October gave me apples and a sky so blue. October gave me nothing I was expecting, and everything I needed, Lord October knew. October knew exactly what I needed before I knew that I was needing anything at all. October gave me a Tuesday afternoon, which is the most underrated gift of all. October gave me a Tuesday, the most underrated gift of all. Lord October knew.
My wife has been my best friend since we were 22, which means she has known me longer than I've known myself. In certain important ways, she knows things about me that I haven't figured out yet, that she already shelves away for when I need to hear them, which she delivers with perfect timing and without fanfare. She'll say something in the middle of a Tuesday that makes me realize she's been holding it with care. We've had the kind of years that make a marriage, some easy and some hard, and some that tested everything. We came through all of them, which is not an accident. It's the daily decision that we keep on making, that this is worth it, that we choose this, that the work of staying close is the most important work we've done, more important than the farm or anything we've built. She is the foundation everything else rests upon. She's the best thing, she's the best thing. Lord, you gave me more than I deserved the day I found her. She's the best thing, she's the best thing. 40 years in and I am still amazed to have her around me. She's the morning and she's the evening. She's the reason I know what good looks like. She's the best thing, she's the best thing. And I plan to spend the rest of every day saying that right. I'm not good at saying it, which she knows. She's been patient with my silence
for 40 years, which is grace, which is one of the many graces she extends to me without keeping score. I'm working on the saying it more directly, which she'd say I don't have to prove. But the not having to prove it is exactly why I wanna spend the time to do it. Our grandkids ask us how we stay together, which is a question only young people can ask so plainly. I tell them we decided to every single morning, and that some mornings the deciding was less easily made than other mornings, and that's just the truth. Love is not a feeling you maintain without the work. Your grandmother is the greatest work I've ever done, and the greatest gift I've been given, both at the same time. She's the best thing. She's the best thing. Lord, you gave me more than I deserved the day I found her. She's the best thing. She's the best thing. 40 years in and I am still amazed to have her around me. She's the morning and she's the evening. She's the reason I know what good looks like. She's the best thing. She's the best thing. And I plan to spend the rest of every day saying that right. Tonight we're having the same dinner we have on Fridays, in the same spots at the same kitchen table. She'll tell me about her week and I'll tell her about mine. And somewhere in the telling, something essential gets confirmed between us, that we're still here, still interested, still choosing, still in this. And the pedal steel in my chest plays the same note. It's always played when she walks into the room. She's the best thing. She's the best thing. Lord, you gave me more than I deserved the day I found her. She's the best thing. She's the best thing. She's the best thing. She's the best thing. 40 years in and I am still amazed to have her around me. She's the morning, she's the evening. She's the reason I know what good looks like. She's the best thing. She's the best thing. And I plan to spend the rest of every day saying that right. My wife has been my best friend since we were 22, which means she has known me longer than I've known myself. In certain important ways, she knows things about me that I haven't figured out yet, that she already shows a way for when I need.
done right. And done right is the only way worth doing. The fence is fixed, the field is checked, the cattle are where they're supposed to be. And I'm standing at the end of the south pasture, the way I do most evenings, watching the day close down around me, like the Lord is putting something away. I've done this enough years now that the satisfaction is its own prayer. Done right, 2 words that mean everything to a man who has put his name on his work. For 30 years on this piece of ground, my name is in the fence line in the field, in the way the operation runs, in the way my son now runs it beside me. A good day's work, a good day's work, Lord, there's nothing better than a tired, honest body. A good day's work, a good day's work, the satisfaction of the done thing, and the done thing done right. A good day's work is its own reward, before the pay, before the praise, before the record. A good day's work, a good day's work is the purest thing a person does with the life they've been given. A good day's work. My grandfather said, if you can't be proud of what you did today, when you stand at the end of it, do it different tomorrow, which sounds simple. And it's simple in the way that most true things are simple, and hard in the same proportion, because doing it right every day takes everything. And some days everything is more than you have, and you do it anyway. That's the whole lesson. Young man came to work for us last summer, fresh out of school, willing to learn, which is the only qualification that matters. More than experience is the willingness to be shown. He stood here, asked him why at the end of the season. He said, I've never felt this satisfied at the end of a day before. I said, that's the work, that's what the work gives you. That feeling, don't ever let anyone take it from you. A good day's work, a good day's work, Lord, there is nothing better than a tired, honest body. A good day's work, a good day's work, the satisfaction of the done thing, and the done thing done right. A good day's work is its own reward, before the pay, before the praise, before the record. A good day's work, a good day's work is the purest thing a person does with the life they've been given. A good day's work, the sun goes down on everything I did today, and I can stand here without regret, which is the whole measure of a life well lived. Not what you got, but what you gave. Tomorrow the alarm goes off before the light, and I get up and do it all again, which is not a burden, that's the gift that the work keeps asking for you. Keeps needing the specific thing you have to give, which is your back, your hands, your years, your name, and in return gives you this, standing at the end of the field, at the end of the day, knowing it was done right. A good day's work, a good day's work. Lord, there is nothing better than a tired, honest body. A good day's work, a good day's work. The satisfaction of the done thing, and the done thing done right. A good day's work is its own reward. Before the pay, before the praise, before the record. A good day's work, a good day's work is the purest thing a person does with the life they've been given. A good day's work